What is up, everyone? JD here. I hope you're doing well today. We're going to be doing the disassembly and maintenance for the Kizer Sparrow. Let's get into it. All right, guys, this should be pretty straightforward. This went through the pass around group, so I wanted to go ahead and just take it down, clean it, and make it my own. Get it ready for ownership in a la casa JD for EDC. You're going to need a T8 for the disassembly. It doesn't look like you need to take that pocket clip off. It looks like it goes straight through to the other side for that filler tab. So since I'm not reversing it, I'm not too terribly worried about that. Let's go ahead and start with the disassembly. Let's check this pivot first. I don't know if Lefty maybe glued this. Nope. It came right out. It looks like it's just regular thread locker, and it is steel on the pivot. We're going to check the hardware here as well. No, that is titanium. So just steel in the pivot, which is fine. I'd rather have that extra strength, and it probably does save just a little bit of money to at least do steel in the pivot. It does look like that is captive on the pivot as well. Let's go ahead. Oh, I lied. That is going to have to come out because it goes through to the other side. My apologies. I was not thinking that through. Let's go ahead and pop that on off of there as well. Yeah, there we go. And we do have caged bearings. And it doesn't look too terribly bad. We do have broken in washers here. I'm going to go ahead and clean the lock bar off. And I just cleaned the Devo cloth today, so everything that's on here is definitely dirt from being passed around. Imagine that. All right. Also, too, detent feels a little weak. And again, that could be because it has been passed around. So I am going to try to just work that over just a skosh. That should be good. I don't want to go crazy here. Let's go ahead and clean the other side off as well. Oops, that was the, there we go. That was the bearing. And the pivot fell out. Okay. And the stop pin fell out. We're just gonna clean everything off, get it ready to be, oh, I didn't even realize that, but that washer came off, which is fine. We'll go ahead and clean that washer and reinstall it. I didn't even notice that that came off. But yeah, you can see, like, you saw how black it was before I cleaned it. This thing has definitely been through the pass around and has seen some better days. After this, I'll probably strop it up, and then, we'll do some cut tests. I think I did cut test for the ergos downstairs, so I don't know that I'm going to do that again. That is the side that is broken in facing up. Let's go ahead. Let's see if these bearings are really dirty. They should be, because as it breaks in and wears in, and if anybody cuts with it or carries it, no, not too bad. And bearings feel okay. Let me see. Sorry. Yeah, they feel fine. They feel fine. Since they're caged, I'm not going to worry about swapping these out too much. We're going to keep those in there because the action, truth be told, is really good on them. So those are clean. Go ahead and clean the stop pin. We'll go ahead and clean the filler tab as well. And put that back in place. I didn't realize I had knocked that out. I like this design though, because it does make it really easy to remove and reinstall. And I like that a lot. Did I clean the inside of this, guys? I can't remember. Let's see. No. But it is clean now. Oop, that fell back out. You can see this side's a little grimy as well, so we're just going to clean all this up and get this back into like new condition. I have some plans for this, which is why I wanted this out of the pass around. I have some plans. I want to see how they turn out, how it all comes out. So we'll see how that goes. We'll, this just slid right on off. We may re-stonewash this to touch it up, but that'll be for future videos. We will talk about that. If you have seen my sheepdog, then you kind of know what I like to do a little bit with some of these. And if you haven't, you'll be in for a treat if you're interested in the journey of this sparrow. If you have one or you're just curious to see what I'm going to do with this one, that'll be coming soon. Apologies. This is a lot more of a deep clean. This is usually more of what I do with my long-term updates. You know, when I do my update on how the knife is done long term, which I haven't done in a while because everything has had to move so quickly in order for me to be able to continue to progress through knives that interest me. I think oh, I'm upside down. There we go. The D shape, oh, faces the back. And there we go. I think that's in there. We'll check that in a second. Let me see where the track is. Track is on this side. So that should be everything cleaned but the blade. That should be all that is left. Let's go ahead and clean this really good. Yeah, that track is very well broken in, guys. Very, very well broken in. I need a circuit board cleaner here for that detent ball, and then we'll just use whatever is left for the pivot. Yeah, that thing is super oily dirty. Yeah, that looks much better. Yep, looks good. Yep, looks good. Okay. I think we're finally ready to lube and reassemble now. So just giving you guys a, oh, I need that to reassemble. We'll stick that to the side. Giving you guys an inside look at a nice deep clean on the Sparrow. Let me grab, oh, don't pop off. Let me pop off here and just work that in a little bit on the top. Just leaving enough of a coating for the blade itself. We'll grab one of the bearings and let's go ahead and lube that up as well. And you guys know I've like really cut back on how much extra lube I leave just because I want like a very thin coat on the bearings, on the pivot itself, because it doesn't really need a ton for the really good action, and it would help if I put stop pin back. But I've been really impressed with these premium Kizers here as of late. I mean, I really love my sheepdog and S35 yen, truth be told, but a lot of the new models that have come out are very exciting, very fun. I'm very much enjoying them, and the quality has been very consistent from what I'm seeing from them. And you know, that's exciting to see because it just makes things ultra competitive in this price point. All right, that should be good. And then let me just clean that off and put a drop there, a small drop. Let me clean that off and cap it actually, because otherwise it'll keep trying to seep out. All right, we're ready to reassemble. The Sparrow should be good to go now. Let's see here. Oh, that's right. I didn't put a drop here to kind of hold that in place. So rub that in and make sure it's not seeping through to the other side. And let me see if I can find the track. Yep, found the track. Hopefully that'll kind of suction it in place while I reassemble everything here. Yep, everything feels good. We're going to put the T8 in first. Nope. That magnet came out. Oh, do you know what? I don't think I cleaned this pivot off. Let me do that. This pivot bolt, I don't think I cleaned this off. Grab a spot here. Yeah, that was pretty dirty. Pretty dirty. Not in the thread so much, but more in the head of that one. All right, let's see here. Okay. Let's go ahead and install the pocket clip. That should be enough to hold it together, and just make sure that that doesn't fall back out. Yep, that's in place well. And then we'll throw in these last 2/8, tune it up, and we should be able to get out of here, guys. Not too bad, especially like I said, for something I wanted you guys to see the condition of the knife when it comes back through the pass around from Lefty's group, which shout out and thanks to Kevin for that. It's a great opportunity to see and experience some of these, and this would have been one I didn't really know that piqued my interest. I mean, it piqued my interest so much that I wanted to get this one out of the pass around. So that is a little too tight. We're going to back it off slightly. All right, that might be too much. Hold on. Nope. Yep. Feels good. Nice and smooth. No grit, no feedback. Great action. Yeah, that feels really good. Everything looks solid. Maybe I can go a little tighter. All right. Okay, that might have been too tight. And it could be that I have to come back to this one and just do a touch of thread locker. Yeah, so I think we got it. Oh yeah, that feels nice, guys. Stay tuned for projects for the Sparrow. I'm really excited about that, and I can't wait to share that with you guys. It'll be probably a little bit more of a longer term project, but I do have some things that I'm very excited to do with this one. So shout out to Kevin, Lefty, thank you very much. I appreciate the opportunity for the Sparrow. Thank you for watching to this point of the video. It does help with the algorithm. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Make sure if you're subscribed that notification bell is on so you don't miss alerts for future videos. Those links are down in the description. That helps the channel too. So thank you guys for that support. A special shout out to channel members. All that extra support really does help the channel. I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic week. Until next time, peace.